All right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Well, it's just me tonight. This is that special episode because I'm actually out of town, so I'm recording this Sunday before I leave. Of course, for all the Patreons can actually see the video of it that with the videos and pictures and stuff like that. All of them, not just the crew members. But if we had any lower tiered ones, they would see it too. So they help me pay the bills, so they get a little extra. We're going to get the housekeeping out the way. Of course, if you want a good cigar, go to patriotcigar.com and order you some cigars. Use the promo code MOTORCOP15, get 15% off your order. If you want any MOTORCOP merch, either go to MOTORCOPChronicles.com, go to the merch section, or you can go straight to the Etsy store. All the descriptions will be in a link down below. You can go to everything right there. So, and if you'd like extra episodes, pictures, videos, all kind of stuff like that, you can join the Patreon. Get you your crew member mug. Speaking of, we have our newest one, Alex Owens. We got Kelly Meyer. We got Jared Nitrous, MOTORCOP for Life. Mr. William Gbo Jr. Burley Boards with Dan Carlson. Y'all go check them out. Great products. Mr. Hoppy Hoppison, Blake Walker, AA Ron with the I Had to Say It podcast. Mr. Z Palmer, Roy Spalding, Roy with the S, not Roy with the P. Favorite Australian girl, JoJo. We got Miss Kaylee Norris and Natasha A. from the great state of Washington. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoy the content. So I guess we'll just jump right on into this. Got like 9 little stories we're going to talk about with some videos and stuff. So we'll just do it. Oh, let's not forget, we do have Roy's Corner. So we'll see what we got there. So let's jump on over to Roy's Corner.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us.
Duke the dog here. I decided to take over this week since the Iceman is out of town. Let me hit you with some of my canine knowledge. I bet y'all did not know that Fruit Loops are all the same flavor, all except the wild berry ones. They taste like berries. So when someone says they do not like a certain color of Fruit Loops, you can call them a lying fuckstick because they all taste the same. Hope this helped out. Duke out.
Man, Duke has some language on him, don't he? Now we know that all the Fruit Loops taste the same. So if somebody says they don't like a green one, they don't like the green one. It tastes the same as the blue one. Trickery. it's a bunch of trickery. That's what that is. So we'll be back to normal after this week for a little while. Anyway, first off, we're going to talk about a judge. Yes, I said a judge. Because not all judges are good. There's quite a few bad ones, actually. Anyway, this lady right here, if you're watching, this judge, she's a fuck stick, as Duke would call her. Some people should not be on the bench. She's a Louisiana judge. Recently, she had a court case come in front of her on a 1972 rape conviction. The person, then the person's lawyer, basically, they came in there to try to make it where he was parole eligible, where he could go in front, maybe he could get paroled. Well, she just decided, Miss Judge Gail Horn Ray, that's her right there, fucking Judge Ray. She just decided that she just vacated the whole thing from this guy that raped him and said, "Oh, you can go free." Well, thank God the district attorney's office realized it, and they got a hold put on it and shit like this. And the higher courts have said that her vacating the rape conviction on his case was grossly erroneous ruling. The Supreme Court in Louisiana said that, and put it back to where it was supposed to be. The problem is she's presiding over the Madison Brook case. We've talked about it. That's the little LSU girl that was drunk, got in a car with a whole bunch of guys. They had sex with her, and she wanted to get out. They let her out. She was really drunk. She stumbled in the middle of the street and got ran over and killed. So people are saying she don't even need to be on that case because of what she's doing. Also, one of the problems is it says the 2-page discussion, which was obtained by Fox News Digital, is rife with harsh language about Ray. It certainly means by which district court can vacate a decades-long conviction that she did, which she did not have the power to do. It says she has a history of leniency in rape cases since she took office in 2023. So she's a brand new judge. Probably shouldn't be there. I think she's a believe it or not, a Obama appointee. Not Obama, I'm sorry, a Biden appointee. So go figure, right? 3 months into her tenure, she released DeAndre Cox, who was accused of raping his preteen neighbor without alerting the victim or notifying the district attorney's office. Decades before becoming a judge, she was her own son's defense lawyer in the mid-1990s. What was her own son arrested for? Multiple rapes. So she raised a serial rapist, basically. He ultimately pled guilty to several rapes between November 95 and 96, and she fought for a lighter sentence, of course. I mean, he didn't mean to rape them. His dick accidentally fell inside of these people, didn't it? The judge's ruling in rape cases, coupled with her own son's criminal history, at the very least, creates poor optics in an already controversial rape case. They're talking about the Brooks case, and the family is not happy that she's the judge. Of course, the judge didn't respond to any news outlets with conflicts of interest, stuff like that. So people were wanting her to recuse herself. Anyway, so she is the her son's a multi-rapist. Hope he's doing life imprisonment. She's wanting to let rapists out. She shouldn't be a fucking judge. This bitch right here, Judge Rape a Lot, should not be a judge. Let me know in the comments when y'all listen to this if you disagree or not. But If your own son is accused of multiple rapes and convicted and you defended him, should you be presiding over other rape stuff? I mean, she just had to let a rapist out, a convicted rapist, out of jail. She let another person that was doing it out on bond or something like that. This woman right here is a danger to society. She should be disbarred and taken off of the bench. Because she's going to end up getting someone killed or re-raped or both. Because she is a piece of shit. If we were doing a hot nuts, she would definitely be in my top running for hot nuts. Because I just don't understand these fucking judges. But that's what happens when you get people like Biden appointing judges and stuff like that. This next one, do have 2 little videos. I'll give you a little background on it. Back in 2022, they had a cop that got fired. He got into a car chase. Not a car chase. He got into a pursuit or whatever. He was pursuing, a person on a dirt bike who was running from him. The person on the dirt bike crashed and died. Okay. He didn't hit he made no contact. The person driving the dirt bike, they crashed the dirt bike and died while running from the law enforcement officer. Okay. Well, it has happened to be, it was a 13-year-old that was on a dirt bike who crashed and died. So, of course, the cop got fired. And they have an arbitrator now saying, no, y'all need to give this dude his job back. Y'all should not have fired him. Let's go here and see some video on it.
Top of the program, a source with the city of Boynton News.
This is the officer right here that you're seeing.
The city of Boynton Beach confirmed to WPBF 25 News that an arbitrator has ordered the city to give Officer Mark Sohn his job back. Officer Sohn was fired for his role in the death of 13-year-old Stanley Davis III. We just heard back from the Davis family.
You see, this pisses me off right here. He was fired for his role in the death of this child. What was his role? He was out doing his job. There was some person. Let's go back a second. This kid, and let me tell you what, this was not a recent picture of this kid that they showed right here. Right here? No. He had long hair, and he is fucking throwing up gang signs or whatever there. He didn't look like this. I saw a picture. Anyway, the cop was out doing his job. This person, we don't know how old the person is. He had a helmet and shit on. Somebody's on a dirt bike. You try to pull them over for illegally riding on the street, and they take off running from you. He was doing his job. This kid made a choice to run from the cops and crashed and died. It was not the cop's fault. It was all the kid had to do was pull over. He'd have pulled over. He'd got a ticket. Probably got his hand spanked a little bit, and that was it. Might have had his dirt bike towed. But he decided to run. But it's the cop's fault, right?
His job back. Officer Sohn was fired for his role in the death of 13-year-old Stanley Davis III. We just heard back from the Davis family. A representative tells us the family heard the news from WPBF 25 News, not from the city. Officer Sohn attempted to stop Stanley Davis III while he was
riding. As you can see right here, this is this kid taking off from the gas pump on a dirt bike.
At dirt bike on the day after Christmas 2021, the boy crashed and died.
Hauling back ass through the intersection. Didn't even stop for a stop sign or even check, did he? Nope.
Officer Sohn was fired the following August for allegedly not following department procedure. The city of Boynton Beach now has 90 days to respond.
I'll tell you why they fired the man.
Ruling to rehire Mark Sohn.
They fired the man because you had people in the community up in arms. He can't. My baby's dead. He's a good boy. No, he wasn't. He was breaking the fucking law. Look how far in front right here on this video. All right. It was he wasn't right behind this kid. This kid blew through this intersection. A whole nother car done come through before the cop ever even got to it and went through it, did he? It wasn't like he was like in hot pursuit.
Documents from Boynton Beach Police are shedding light on the recent firing of an officer. Officer Mark Sohn was fired nearly 8 months after a deadly dirt bike crash. 13-year-old Stanley.
All right, this what the kid looked like here. Not that same little picture they showed a while ago, was it? Nope.
The third died last December after crashing the bike following an attempted traffic stop. Davis struck a curb on Federal Highway when he crashed. A Boynton Beach Internal Affairs report found that Officer Sohn insisted he was not engaged in a pursuit with Davis, but did continue his chase at speeds approaching 80 miles an hour. The investigation found Sohn, quote, attempted to conceal the existence of a vehicle pursuit from others. In May, FHP found the officer did not act improperly during...
I heard that, right? State police investigated, showing that the cop did not act improperly on this. Get a man's job back. Stop placating to these fucking woke people. Just because people, oh, he's dead. Y'all need to say cop's fault. No, it's not the cop's fault. You know who's cop? You know what? You want to know whose fault it is? I'm gonna tell you, everybody. Y'all listening? You listen? Okay. Okay. You sure you listen? First off, it's the kid's fault. Because all you have to do is stop. And you want to put a whole bunch of blame on somebody? Let's put a whole bunch of blame on the parents, the mom, dad, if there was a dad. Let's put the blame on the parents. Because you bought him, and you live in a fucking city. Okay. It didn't look like it was rural. He lives in the city. You bought him a dirt bike, which you knew he was going to ride on the street. Maybe you should have known where your son was. Or maybe you should have taught your son a little respect, and maybe he wouldn't have run from the cops. So let's blame the parents and let's blame the kid. Cop was out doing his job. Or as in law enforcement, are we supposed to stop every time and just say, oh, I don't know, we might have not. Well, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you chase that bank robber? Why didn't you chase that? I don't know. It might have been a juvenile. I didn't want the bad guy to get hurt while I was trying to do my job. Sorry, kid's dead. Kid made the choice. Okay. Parents upset, reasonable so. Yeah, you made the choice. You bought the dirt bike. You let the kid ride the dirt bike. Don't tell me, oh, I didn't know he was out riding on the street. Bullshit. You live in a fucking city. What the fuck you doing with a dirt bike? Shouldn't even bought the dirt bike. Didn't need it. You live in a city. Buy a bicycle. That's whose fault it is. Moms, dads, and the kids. So yeah, get the man his job back because y'all fired him just to try to make a bunch of woke fucking people happy. And they said, oh, the city didn't even notify the parents. Is it the city's responsibility to do that? Is it the city's responsibility to be these people's, caregivers? No. So let's move on to the next one. See what we got here. I don't know what I hate these damn things. Oh, they had 3 people arrested recently. Now, we know it's the beginning of summer vacation. Kids are getting out of school. We got high school graduations. We got elementary school graduation. We got kindergarten graduations. You want to go to kindergarten graduation? I had kids. I'm a grandparent. I want to go to the graduation. See my little grandchild, graduate. I want to see my, children graduate or whatever. It's supposed to be a good, happy time, right? Not no more. Not if you look like your kids are going to school in the hood or something like that, because you're going to have to bring your boxing gloves. Because they had a school up in, where is this, Tennessee? Where is this at? Yep, in Tennessee. They had a big brawl breakout at the kindergarten graduation. Wow. Kindergarten. How in the hell can you have a ball break, fucking fist fights at kindergarten graduations? Let's watch this.
Beach police are shedding light on the recent firing of an officer.
We gotta realize this is at a kindergarten. There's a little bit. There's like what, 5-6-year-old kids here too, and all these fucking people decide they're gonna get in a fight. Look, you seen these two down here? Look right here. Right here. Oh, stop. That's what it looks like she's doing. Look, this man's holding his child.
Caught on camera, a throwdown at a kindergarten graduation. We're talking about 5 and 6-year-old children getting into a fight, and their parents and family jumped in. It all happened in Fayette County in Somerville. Fox 13's Darcy Thomas explains how this all got started.
Tell us, Darcy.
Graduations are times for making memories. These graduates were crossing over into the next journey of their life. This was supposed to be a time for kindergarten.
Now, I'm going to throw this in here. Let's say you're one of these kids. There's a whole bunch of kids here. Now you see the parents are all fighting and stuff. So what do you grow? Just tells me, that just tells everybody how you raising your children. This is what the environment these children being raised in. So, of course, these kids are violent.
To be promoted to the first grade, but it turned into this fight. This video circulating online shows children breaking off into a fight during a graduation at Buckley Carpenter Elementary School.
The kids, that was an exciting day for them to be graduating kindergarten and, you know, starting to be a big kid, and something like that happened is so sad. So sad for them.
I was expecting more of that from like a high school graduation. I didn't think it would be.
Why would you expect this at a high school graduation? Really? So violence is expected at graduations now? Is that the norm? Should that be the norm?
At a elementary school, so that just threw me off guard.
Fayette County Sheriff said that this all began as an argument between several adults on the bleachers at the graduation. The argument ended with 10 to 12 adults and juveniles getting into a fight at the graduation. Sheriff arrested 3 people: Dontavius Gilcrease, along with a mother and daughter, Rhonda Humphrey and Taisha Humphrey.
Rhonda and Taisha fighting. She biting that lip.
Fox 13 has learned as a result of Taisha's actions, a child suffered injuries to their face and head.
Child got hurt because of Taisha. She wonder if she's proud of herself.
Fox 13 was able to catch up with this mother, Rhonda.
Oh, here Rhonda. Let's see what Rhonda has to say. I bet you she said, I ain't did nothing.
She told us that she was wrongfully arrested and that she didn't lay hands on anyone.
Really embarrassing for our county. I just hope that the law gets to the bottom of this and I can clear my name and find out what really happened to my son, because the board won't allow me to look at the video. I got hysterical. The ambulance called, the police called the ambulance. They said he had a little concussion. They released him.
She says her son was injured in the fight by an adult elbowing him in the head. However, school officials suspended her son for the rest of the school year until the school was able to prove that he wasn't fighting.
And my son got suspended, but they lifted suspension because they ran back and looked at the tape and see where he had been injured by an adult figure. It really hurt me because I had went out my way to give him nice things so he could participate with his fellow classmates. He was stripped of that, and I can't get that back.
Sadly, many people we spoke to were surprised and shocked that something like this happened.
It doesn't surprise me because knowing where we live and the phone.
He just said it don't surprise him. That's what he said. Let me rewind that just to make sure I didn't mishear it. But I think he said it don't surprise him.
It doesn't surprise me because knowing where we live in a fallen world, people need the Lord Jesus Christ.
Wow. Can't even go to kindergarten graduation. Taisha and her mama fucking shit up. Damn, Taisha. Fucking sad world we do live in today. I agree with that man on that one. Fucking kindergarten graduation, people. I think people could get their act right together. Guess they can't. Nobody can. This next one is one of those stories where we're like, man, this don't happen too often. But it did happen. Is that a Mississippi 14-year-old juvenile carjacking subject was taken into police custody after his parents turned him into authorities. Heather Allen was with her children and grandchildren when they were held at gunpoint. I think I talked about this one the other day. I believe we did. Yeah, we did. I accidentally doubled it. Anyway, parents turned the kid in. for carjacking. Good for them. I'm losing my mind, and I'm doubling up on stories. We're going over to Caddo Parish in Louisiana. They'd have an administrator at a Caddo Parish middle school got arrested and charged with molestation. Go figure. Of course, I have a picture of him, but that's about to change because I think they changed the law back here where they're going to start putting people got arrested pictures back up. The administrator at the Caddo Parish Middle School was arrested by the Shreveport police after being charged with molestation on Thursday. That was last Thursday. Police arrested Charles Powell, 59 years old, after he was charged with 2 counts of molestation of a juvenile, according to police. Powell worked as an administrator at the Keithville Middle School. Said the investigation started after Child Protection Services received reports that a staff member at the school made inappropriate statements to a student. The police followed up and did forensic interviews with several juveniles. During the interviews, 2 juveniles disclosed incidents of assault involving this man. The case remains under investigation. I don't know how all these pedophiles are getting into the system and getting to work at these schools. And he's probably been doing it a long time, too, if he's 59 years old. Thank God he got caught. Can't stand a pedophile. This next one is, I don't know if y'all have heard about it or not. It's a tennis teacher. She'd already quit her job or something like that before. This is over in Houston, Texas area, in Richmond, Texas. This teacher quit her job. Some video came to light or whatever of her stripping or something at school. All right. They were trying to make it sound like it was an OnlyFans. They have some activists, Quanell X and Candace Matthews. I think they're both a fucking joke. And I don't know why they're going after this woman so hard, because, they're just trying to destroy another black woman's life, I guess. But I guess they ain't got nothing else to do right now, right? But anyway, they're all up in arms about it. We'll hear what the woman has to say, because they have her too. They got her face blurred out. Let's see.
Caught on camera. A throwdown at a kindergarten graduation.
We're talking about the former Lamar CISD teacher who had her explicit video leaked, and she's speaking out.
Yeah, this story is really unbelievable. She is admitting to recording the video, but said she is being targeted by an angry ex. Fox 26's Jonathan Mejia is live in Roseburg with what that woman is saying tonight. Jonathan.
So the teacher is saying that an ex said, put this video out that was made for him and put it out. So it's basically revenge porn that he's going after, which it's totally possible.
I spoke with the woman who did not want to be identified. She tells me she regrets taking that video for her ex-boyfriend's pleasure and is now claiming to be a victim of revenge porn.
I made some poor decisions throughout my relationship, and it's now come back and haunting me.
A former elementary music teacher at Lamar CISD is speaking out in hopes of clearing her name. She did admit to taking the sexually explicit video while at school to send to her boyfriend at the time, but says he exposed her because she no longer wants to stay in the relationship and financially support him.
He said, okay, you want to go down this route?
So basically she dumped his freeloading fucking ass, and this is his way of getting back, which is totally plausible, right? Totally plausible.
I will send you out any pictures or videos that you had sent to me to the school.
The woman alleges she was one of many girlfriends the man had, and all fell victim to his lies. She claims her ex-boyfriend lost a job and was living out of the car that they bought together.
That was the relationship that me and him had, and he was like, it would be hot as if you did this. It was all like pressuring me to do things, and I loved him. I would do anything for him.
The reports of her in-school videos went viral after 2 community activists held a press conference demanding the school district to do more.
Stripping down butt naked, bending over, and showing everything on
and
the video.
The woman had words for both Quanell X and Dr. Candace Matthews.
I am disappointed that with one story, you decided that you wanted to let a man ruin my life. You don't know me, you don't know my story, and I'm really disappointed in individuals that have come after me now.
The former teacher says love blinded her, and while she knows that does not excuse her actions, she says she shouldn't be judged for her mistake.
No one should ever judge a person based off of a mistake. No one should ever assume that because I did this, because it was meant for one person, that defies the person that I am. That defies the teacher that I am.
She's speaking out so young girls and women learn from her situation and not lose everything for a man.
Don't send them anything. Do not expose yourself. Do not do anything in public or at work. It's definitely something that I'll never do again.
Totally agree with this woman.
The woman has filed a police report and is looking to press charges against her ex-boyfriend, and she tells me she is currently suspended from...
Totally agree with her. Ladies, young ones, don't, oh, I love you. I'll never show nobody. Don't believe them. Don't believe them. Don't send that shit to nobody, because once it's out there forever. It's not going away. Now, these 2 community activists, I guess that, I know community activists are mostly a whole bunch of fucking shit bag, no good motherfuckers. Well, to me, this proves it, because, they're going after this woman. She didn't hurt no children. She says that she did it when she was there on the weekend or something, doing paperwork, something like that. She didn't hurt no children. She didn't do nothing to no children. Okay, you fired her. She don't have her job there anymore. She knows I ain't gonna do that shit no more. But they going after this woman like with fucking, like a witch hunt or something. So they got a whole thing with these 2 activists talking on it, and I just took this one clip because then the woman that's giggling, the woman, first of all, I'm not going to trust anyone who's got, on her little jacket's got the little raised fist in there and shit like that. You fucking racist bitch. But this guy here, and she's giggling. Pretty sure this bitch got plenty of dimples on her ass too. Let's listen up.
In the classroom, on school hours, stripping down butt naked, bending over, and showing everything on the video, and all you could see was cellulite hanging in pubic hair. This is a disgrace and a shame that this is the type of educator and teacher that is in the classroom. And she made multiple videos. Yes, the district was unaware.
Pretty sure this woman right here that was giggling, right here, when she was giggling, I'm pretty sure she's got some cellulite too, because she don't look like she built like no supermodel, does she? You see, that's what I'm talking. See this on her jacket right here? That just lets me know you're a racist. This motherfucker's a Ben Chump wannabe over there. He's just a small time Ben Chump wannabe. He just wanting to get money off of shit. I can't stand motherfuckers like that. The woman fucked up. She got fired. Let her move on with her life. She didn't hurt no children or nothing like that. She was dating a fucking piece of shit dude. So let her move on with her life. And they just going after her. Wait until his video pops up of him with some fucking white prostitutes or some shit like that, because, he's supposed to be for the people. I'm for the people. Next, we're going to move on to Chicago area. Favorite part of the world. That big old brawl. They had a big brawl in Fitzer Park, and guess what? An immigrant got stabbed. I'm willing to bet it was probably an illegal immigrant. Massive brawl erupted in Fitzer Park in downtown Chicago on Friday. Wow, really? Violence in Chicago? No, you don't say. It led to a police emergency. A migrant being stabbed and a police officer injured. The incident began around 9:08 p.m. near the Standard Club Migrant Shelter. The illegal. Let's just call it the Illegal Alien Shelter. Chicago PD initially requested backup when they saw a large group dispersing. One officer noticed someone wrapping an injured arm, but the group was uncooperative. Go figure. And moved back to Plymouth Court. 3 minutes later, the situation escalated. Officers reported a fight involving 70 to 80 people in the park. They should have just backed off, let them kill each other. It'll take out some of them. 23-year-old immigrant residing in Standard Club illegal alien shelter was found with a severe cut to his left arm. It's unknown whether the illegal immigrant is in the country legally. I'm pretty sure if he's staying there, he's illegal. So he was attacked by an unknown person, probably another illegal immigrant. Police recovered the knife at the scene. Surveillance video showed the injured man brandishing a knife and charging into the crowd before being stabbed by someone else. Because the guy that got stabbed is a piece of shit, too. He was right in the middle of it. At least 3 people were arrested during this melee. Of course, you had over 100 fighting. You only got 3 arrested. Really? Come on, people. Should have given the old free bird. Y'all need to get the fucking water cannons out. That's all I got to say. Get the fucking water cannons out. That's what you're letting in. That's what we letting in. These motherfuckers probably ain't nobody gonna do no time, but they want to fucking throw Donald Trump in jail for a crime that doesn't even exist. So go figure. This next one here, I do have some shit to say on this next one. It's in Albuquerque. Was that New Mexico? The Albuquerque Police Department said it will start a return to work program to encourage retired law enforcement officers to come back. They passed some House bill allows retired law enforcement officers to return to work in law enforcement and keep their pension payment. So it's basically saying, hey, we're going to hire you back, and plus you can keep your retirement. So it's basically getting 2 paychecks. Is encouraging those officers who left before December 31st and have been retired for 9 consecutive days to come back to work. Said the return to work officer will earn $31.89 an hour for the first year back. This includes longevity pay once the hiring packet is complete. Cadets are 60, first year 62. 2 to 4, 74, 5 years, 80. If you do 15 years, 90. If you retire, you'll have 97,000. Let me tell you what. See, a lot of these places are like, oh, we want to hire. Let's rehire some of these retirees. I'm about to be one of these retirees. First of all, if these retirees have any common sense, don't go back. Don't go back, because first of all, I'm surprised they wouldn't hire. The climate, the way things are nowadays, they don't want cops like me. They don't want law enforcement people like me. I'm an old school cop. I police differently than what they want now. They want hugs and kisses and butterfly treats. I'm not that kind of cop. I'm a hands-on cop. They don't want that no more. Don't do it, people. Do not put your life or your freedom on the line for going back. If you survive 30 years of this shit and were able to get out in one piece and without felony charges on your record for bullshit, for you doing your job, don't go back to it. I wouldn't. I don't give a fuck what they offered. Sorry. That's just my opinion. Some people may disagree with me on that one, but to me, the job is just not worth it no more. They want to throw cops in jail for doing your job. They want to fire you for doing your job. My freedom and my family is more important than that. So, all right, we're coming up. This last one here, we're going to be in California. Go figure. Of course, they had these gang members. These 2 gang members were a whole 16 years old each. They got into a high-speed pursuit and were live streaming it, just like they think they're in real life Grand Theft Auto. Because that's just how shit goes nowadays. Because there's no consequences. And why do I say there's no consequences? Let's watch the video and find out.
Have been arrested after leading Sacramento County deputies on a high-speed chase. Take a look. The chase ended near I-5 and Highway 50 south of downtown. Deputies say the two suspects' car actually caught on fire. Also allegedly hit two other cars during the chase. And listen to this. The suspects jumped nearly 20 feet off a highway exit and tried to run, but they were caught. You can see their car here. Just look at that. Deputies say the suspects streamed the chase live on social media. Investigators say at least 3 guns were found and both suspects were just 16.
3 guns, jumping car. I mean, the fucking, on fire. Done hit other shit. These kids don't give a fuck.
Years old. Deputies say they tried to stop for a traffic violation and those teens just took off. This is also the second time in just the last few months that one of those teens was arrested for something just like this.
Oh, did we hear that? Let's listen to that part again.
The second time in just the last few months that one of those teens was arrested for something just like this.
Second time. Second time in 1 month, within 30 days. 2 times within 30 days. This one of the kids, second time. Running from the cops, stolen car, guns in the car. What's in this? And you know what? They're going to slap him on the fucking wrist, motherfucker. Oh, fucker's got 5 ankle monitors on. The fuck? I mean, come on. I can't even say future felons. These fucking felony little mini thugs are fucking, they probably have killed people already, just ain't caught. I think they need to change the laws. That even if you're 16, 15 years old and you commit certain crimes, if you're out there committing certain types of felonies and you're committing multiple of them, fuck it. Throw the book at these little bastards and lock their asses up for the rest of their life. They're menace to societies. They're never going to amount to anything. These 2 16-year-old kids right here will never fucking amount to anything. There's no rehabilitation. There's no, oh, he's just misunderstood. Oh, it's the system's fault. He was raised up poor. He had no daddy in his life. It's always an excuse, isn't it? Always an excuse. I blame the mama, the dad, if there's one, or lack thereof one. I doubt there is, or if there is a daddy, he's not in his life because he's locked up. But these freaking mini thugs are they're menace to society. Stop fucking letting them out. They need to be locked up I'm sorry, I just don't see them as kids. To me, they're just not kids. They're only 16. How many other crimes they committed we just don't know about? Fucking I don't know. Don't go back. Albuquerque cops, don't do it. Don't take the chance, man. Lady, just don't do it. So even though we don't have a whole vote, I'm voting. I'm the only vote tonight. My vote is for the rapist sympathizer judge is my hot nuts for the night. Because she just shouldn't be a rapist sympathizer. And that's what she does. She is sympathizing for the rapist.
Dumbass.
Right there. She's a stupid motherfucker. Right there. That's her. Judge. Motherfuckers. Judge Ray. Or should we just call her Judge Rape? Right there. Judge Rape.
You're a stupid dumbass.
For all judges should have to be elected every 4 years. So if we don't like it, we just boot them out. If they want to make stupid decisions like that, they're gone. We can't do that for appointed judges.
Those dumbass motherfuckers.
They should all be elected. All police chiefs ought to be elected. It's my opinion. All right, everybody. I hope everybody's been having a good week. I'm sure my ass has been sweating my dick off. y'all pay attention. Go follow me on TikTok, because that's where most of the video is going to be. The description link's in there. It's down there at Dirty D07. Go follow. I'm probably live. I might be live right now while this is going on. You don't know. So go check it out. I'll be back soon. Y'all stay safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. And always remember, we are lions, not sheepdogs.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things.